Amen, amen. Welcome everybody. You know what it is. You know what it is. It's back to the basics. Back to the basics. Make sure you guys hit that like button as you guys come in here. It's very important that you guys hit that like button as you guys come in here. If you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. It's very important that you guys hit that subscribe button. Turn on your notifications. It's very important that you do that as well. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to do anything else, like donate, the donation link is in the description box below. Let me tell you something. I didn't know who this guy was when I seen it in the news, but it seemed that he made headline news. CNN, CBS, all of the national media outlets promoted and advertised him. Yeah, I call it promotion and advertising. Why? Because this man is being promoted and advertising the reason why he was made a so-called fashion a mogul or something like that. You know what I'm saying? The only reason why. They say he produced a Netflix film called The Black Godfather. And they said Jacqueline Avant, the wife, the 81-year-old wife, played in The Black Godfather. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and play the news article and we're just going to decipher it for what it is. You know, you're only going to get the truth right here. Pastor Michael Smith, the only place to come to for the truth. Pastor Michael Smith is radio show. Let's go ahead and hear this. Make sure you, like I said, make sure you guys hit that like button. Turn on your notification bells. Amen. Do that, do that. Let's go ahead and hear this.
And the family released a statement late today saying they wish to thank everyone.
There is shock and sadness across LA and the entertainment industry. The wife of a music titan is killed in her own home.
Yeah, police tell us the victim was 81-year-old Jacqueline Avant.
81. Pay attention to that 81, people. Because 81 in reverse, forward, and backwards is ritual sacrifice. And she died on when? 10/21. 10/21. What is December? Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Yeah. 10/21. She died, was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Yesterday was, I believe it was the first. Yeah, 10/21. 10/21, she was reported dead. 10/21. The 10th month is December. You know what I'm saying? And we're in the year 2021. So you take away the zero, because the zero don't count when you're dealing with numerology. So you have 121. 121. 121. So let's see. Agenda 21. You know what I'm saying? You transpose the numbers and you have 11 2. 11 represents foundation. You know what I'm saying? To sum everything up, you know what I'm saying? Her husband was a dirty individual. And we're going to get into this in a minute. Her husband was a dirty individual. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's go ahead and press play.
Whose husband is legendary manager and mogul Clarence Avant. We have live team.
Legendary manager and mogul Clarence Avant. You don't get that legendary status, you know what I'm saying, from the uppity ups unless you do uppity up things. Let's go ahead.
Coverage on this tragic event. Let's begin with KCAL9's Jacqueline in Beverly Hills, where police gave an update on the investigation. Jeff?
Amy and Leslie, right now detectives are still on scene, which is why news cameras are being kept behind that yellow police tape. But allow me to direct your attention to what's right above me. Beverly Hills has a network of cameras, and earlier the police chief told us
Beverly Hills got now pay attention. Beverly Hills got a network of cameras. Now towards the end of this article, the same reporter says there is over 2,000 closed circuit cameras that was surround in the surrounding areas of this woman's home. And you mean to tell me ain't nobody captured anything? Nobody knows nothing? And you mean to tell me, you know what I'm saying, this man and the security, because, hey, they had security. It was a security guard in the home at the same time as there was a home invader came in and shot this woman. They didn't steal nothing. They didn't rob nothing. You know what I'm saying? They didn't rape nothing. They just came in and shot this woman. Now, what was this woman? A gangbanger? Was she in gang activity that, you know what I'm saying, that somebody, the ops was targeting her? Or did she owe somebody, some drug lord, money or something? Why was she targeted? You know what I'm saying? And there was a security guard in there. Why ain't the security guard bust off? At least act like you're doing your job. Because that's what security is paid for, right? Anyway, let me go ahead and press play.
Detectives are combing through them.
I cannot believe this is happening to our neighborhood.
Our chopper captured a shattered sliding glass door from the Beverly Hills home that police say belongs to Clarence and Jacqueline Avant. Detectives say Mrs. Avant was shot and killed during a home invasion early Wednesday morning. The motive is unclear. The Beverly Hills Police Department got a call of shots fired on Mater Place just before 2:30 a.m. Officers found Mrs. Avant with gunshot wounds.
Beverly Hills Fire Department paramedics transported the victims to Cedars-Sinai Medical Center. Unfortunately, the victim, identified as 81-year-old Jacqueline Avant, did not survive.
Police say the suspects were gone by the time officers got to the home. The chief says Mr. Avant and a security guard were present, but they...
You hear that? Let me rewind that. Because I think you missed that one. So I'm going to rewind that. Let me go ahead and rewind it because I think you missed that one.
Paramedics transported the victims to Cedars-Sinai Medical Center. Unfortunately, the victim, identified as 81-year-old Jacqueline Avant, did not survive.
Police say the suspects were gone by the time officers got to the home. The chief says Mr. Avant and a security guard were present, but they were not hurt.
Mr. Avant and a security guard was present, but they was not hurt. Let's zero in on that, why don't we? Let's go ahead and rewind that again so that you guys can hear it.
Found Mrs. Avant with gunshot wounds.
Beverly Hills Fire Department paramedics transported the victims to Cedars-Sinai Medical Center. Unfortunately, the victim, identified as 81-year-old Jacqueline Avant, did not survive.
Police say the suspects were gone by the time officers got to the home. The chief says Mr. Avant and a security guard were present, but they were not hurt.
They're focusing on that. You, your security guard, and your wife is in the home together. A home invader invades your home, shoots your wife, and leaves. What do you think? What are you thinking? What should any logical detective think? Canvassing the scene. You have a security guard. The security guard didn't bust off. You know what I'm saying? The security guard, you know what I'm saying? It was not a struggle. What was the security guard and Mr. Avant doing while this home invader came in and shot your wife? What was you and the security guard doing? Was y'all downstairs butt bumping? Do you and the security guard got something going on? Was you slowly on your knees slurping and gurping on the security guard's rod? Because, come on, let me tell you something. God forbid, if this would happen to me, and I had a security guard in my home, and the security guard ain't doing nothing, what am I paying you for? What am I paying you for? This should be an open and shut case. This should be an open and shut case to let you guys know who exactly is responsible for 81-year-old Jacqueline Avant death. You know what I'm saying? What is it? It's the husband. Jacqueline Avant, 81. You know what I'm saying? And this happened just, I believe it's, is it 67 days? I think 67 days. 1, 2, 40. I think this is 67 days before Jacqueline Avant's birthday. Is it 67? Yeah, I think it's 67 days. I think it's 67 days before Jacqueline Avant's 86th birthday. Is it 86th birthday? I think it's 86th birthday. Yeah. Because this woman's death is linked up with her husband's birthday, which her birthday is in February. I think her birthday is February 17th, I think it is, which also lands in Black History Month, which in February, that's the 42 month. 42 represents death of the black man, you know. So 67 days, yeah, 40, wait a minute, no, I'm sorry, let me see. That's 30, 30 and 30 is 60. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. 67 days before her husband's birthday. You know what I'm saying? And I believe her husband is 80. Her husband's 86th birthday, which is 86. When you want to get rid of somebody, what you do, you 86 them. You know what I'm saying? So not only that, you know what I'm saying? Jacqueline Avant, her name equals 286 in numerology. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Her husband killed her. You know what I'm saying? Her husband sent out the henchmen to kill her.
And I thought, who is this guy?
Clarence Avant was the subject of a Netflix documentary called The Black Godfather. He was an entertainment industry.
So he had a Netflix series called The Black Godfather. I guess that's why he's so much of an icon to everybody.
Power broker and a supporter of the civil rights movement. Jacqueline was a well-known philanthropist in Los Angeles for decades. Most notably,
I got to tell you something about that civil rights thing, people. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we Negroes, you know what I'm saying? You got to understand, NAACP was created by the CIA. So, you know what I'm saying? So that civil rights thing should be out the window. You know what I'm saying? America is not our homeland. You know what I'm saying? America is our captivity land. We were put over here to serve as slaves. You know what I'm saying? As our disobedience of our forefathers in the promised land. You understand that? So for all of you who are fighting for freedom, you must be dumb. That's why they call it freedom. Because if you're lacking knowledge, you won't understand this. But if you have knowledge, you would understand that you're over here for a reason. And you should not be fighting for nothing but fighting to get back right with the Most High. But anyway, let's go ahead and press play.
she was a huge supporter of the UCLA International Student Center.
The Avant's family's contribution to the world of entertainment and to better communities across Los Angeles are unmatched. There are no words to express our profound sorrow for this immense loss.
Detectives are going through home security videos as well as cameras across the city for clues to deliver justice for a family of a Beverly Hills resident of 55 years.
I used to see her all the time walk
55. What does 55 represent? 55 represents Satan, Lucifer.
on Hillcrest, and we always used to say hello. Such a nice lady, just really saddens me and upsets me.
Yeah, the city has about 2,000 closed-circuit cameras at this point. The chief's
Pay attention. The city have over 2,000 closed-circuit cameras. You mean to tell me what?
says detectives do not know how many people were involved in that home invasion, which is why he is asking the public if you know anything about this case.
You asking the public The police should not be asking the public for help. If you got over 2,000 closed circuit cameras, you should point this person out, like, you know what I'm saying, within the next 5 minutes.
To come forward. We're live in Beverly Hills. Jeff Nguyen.
All right, that's going to wrap that up, people. You know what I'm saying? If you're new here, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Turn on your notification bell so that you can be notified when I drop this breaking news on you. Make sure you guys hit that like button. It's very important that you guys hit that like button. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Turn your notification bell. If you want to donate, the donation link is in the description box below. Till next time, stay tuned.